Hi guys! So at the request of Pastor Vincent Lun and his great stream of ideas, we've decided to figure a way to get the kids more engaged in tonight's Passover, tomorrow, depending on when you're watching this. So devised a very simple way that you guys can let the kids be a bit engaged. And during one segment of it, there's actually a point that this particular prop that I'm going to now teach you how to create can be used to teach the kids a little bit more about the Passover. Alright, okay, so the first thing you need is cereal, right? And so what you're going to do with the cereal is open the box and eat everything, or you can just, have a clip and keep it nearby. Okay, so the empty cereal box here is what I have. You're going to pop open both ends of the cereal box and finding the seam where the box is. Can you see it? Can you see it? Okay. You're gonna just kind of pop open the cereal box. Be gentle, Cereal boxes are vulnerable and emotional beings. You kind of want to keep the flap of the cereal box. I'll show you guys in a bit. Right, there's a little flap here, so the part that you tear is important. So don't cut it, just keep that little flap there. Alright, it's okay if it looks a little bit destroyed. Everybody's broken in one way or another. Where is all this coming from? Okay, so I'm gonna change the angle of the camera a little bit. Okay, so you see here, we have the cereal box and the inside of it is nice and plain. What you're gonna do is you're gonna cut off all these little flappy bits, alright? Pretty straightforward stuff. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect, don't worry about it. Just cut it off. Don't cut the bit that folds the box in on itself, okay? Just the little bits at the top and the bottom. If you hear music, it's my music. Been very shamelessly listening to a lot of K-pop, especially when I'm doing work. Very K-pop and Kanye West, man. Okay, wait, maybe I shouldn't be advocating for either one of these right now. Okay, so here you have it. This is your little box, and basically what we're going to do is turn it inside out like this. Okay, and folding it like that. This is essentially what it's going to look like. It's going to look like this. Okay, so on the side that if it's a bit shorter, then use the shorter end. If it's the same length, then just whatever works. Okay, on one side of it, basically what you're gonna do is you're gonna draw a little door. Now it's very normal that people will draw very small doors, especially if you're not someone that draws regularly. So think of it this way, you want the door to be at least half the length of this rectangle here. Okay, so if this is about halfway, the door should hit at least this point. Because the door is the focal point of this, we need it to be as obvious as possible. Alright, so let me get my marker. Where is your marker? Okay, got it. Okay, so I'm gonna have my door in towards the left a little bit, so the middle is here. Oh my gosh, can this work? Okay, so this is the middle. This is where the door would be. Alright, I'm gonna move it to the left a little bit. I'll explain more why later. Alright, and so I'm gonna draw a nice big rectangular door here. Okay, and to indicate where the door will open, this will be the doorknob. Okay, so you're gonna leave like a nice bit of space here. Alright, now next thing we're gonna do is we are gonna cut out. I'm gonna try and make this work. Now, please be careful, parents. Don't cut the whole rectangle out. Just two bits of it because you need the door hinge. Just snip off this little bit at the bottom here. Again, don't cut off this side. If you look at your own door, you will know that one part of it is adhered to the wall. So you need the same thing. Alright, you can use a ruler to guide you. It doesn't have to be perfect. But here's what you want to do. Essentially a little Dutch door kind of situation. Ta-da! Okay. Now, with the little flaps here, all you need now is masking tape. Masking tape, scotch tape, washi tape if you're fancy. No way I'm using my washi tape on this. Basically, just want to tape it down. Okay, so this one. Yeah, let me tape it properly. Give me a sec. Retake. Okay. So see, it still works. Okay, we got our little door situation. Okay, during this time, this is what it will look like. So this is your house. And so there is a segment where we talk about how the lamb is slaughtered and they take the blood and they paint the door. So if you have younger kids, you can use a sharper pen and you can draw kind of dotted lines on where to paint. Right, so when the time comes, we'll be doing a live demo with this one so you can see it. Right, and so they can paint on the door the 3 stripes. Now, what else do we need? We need to show the lamb. If you have a printer at home, you can go ahead and print a picture of a lamb. If, like me, you don't have a printer at home, you can just use Post-its. I've drawn a lamb. Okay guys, I drew this from scratch. Can you see it? It's not clear. I drew this very sad looking lamb. You can just Google one. Maybe just sleeping lamb. Maybe no dead eyes. I'll probably have to redraw this. Right? And it's a Post-it. You can just stick it down here like this, okay? Or you can just use some glue it down. It's fine, okay? Now, during the segment of the Passover, there'll be a point where Pastor Vincent will talk about how the blood of the lamb was smeared along the doors before the angel of death came. During that time, you guys can prepare some red paint and a paintbrush, right? And so make sure that you have some paint, and during that time you can get the kids to join in painting it. Now, for some of us who don't have paint at home, right, you can use a little piece of cardboard to scrap test first. There are some options for you as well. Okay, so I have a red highlighter. As long as it shows up, we have no issue. Okay, see? Color pencil, also feasible. Tends to be a bit harder because the surface is hard to color on, but also an option. Alright, guys, there's no hard and fast rule. The idea is that we want the kids to be engaged and join in with the activity. So even if you have a fat marker but it's purple, it's okay. The idea is there. Alright, so just make sure that it's pretty obvious. During the rest of the time, when everything else is happening, the kids tend to get very disengaged, right? So here's what you can do. Okay, so you can, this is the scrap one I did just now. You can just do this, right, with the door done. Okay, you can just give the kids a marker, some color pencils. You can get them to decorate the house, right? So you say, oh, what does our house has? Our house has flower pots, right? So we can draw flowers. Right, that's fine. You can do little windows. That's fine. You just want to make sure that you have some space here for them to paint. Okay, there's no hard and fast rule. You can draw whatever you want. My house has a cat, but he's inside. Okay, so my house has a cat and he's inside. Yep, he's not gonna be outside. He will. It's okay, right? So these are all things you can do. You can draw a little doorknob here if you want, so it opens up and closes. During the session, they can join in. The idea is just to maybe give them just very limited colors for this, because we want the outstanding paint, the red, ideally, to be the most obvious part of this session. Okay, and that concludes my one and only online tutorial with my hair fresh out of cleaning the kitchen. See you guys tomorrow. I will now go back to eating marshmallows and preparing for tomorrow. See you guys!